Even though this game is almost forgotten and not much people are playing at the time of this video, I keep coming back to it from time to time to play it with friends because it is such a hardcore, brutal, yet super fun experience that I feel not many people are aware of. Yes, it has its faults, it definitely has some faults, but what I love about it is how simple and to the point it is. You're just 4 badass Terminator-like killing machines that are here to cast hell on disgusting creatures with your massive weapons. It's nothing truly special, it's just a game that makes you feel epic. Space Hulk Deathwing is one of the many Warhammer games that I have respect for. Ever since the Space Marines game, I've been hooked into this universe, and while Space Hulk Deathwing doesn't massively expand on its lore and its universe, it 100% does the job at showing the Dark Angels, ourselves as Terminators, advancing through hordes of monsters in really exciting and dark locations. It's quite simple. If you like being a walking tank killing machines with gory elements, this is the game you're looking for, and it's also single player too if you don't like the multiplayer at all. One of the major points of negative reviews is how repetitive it is, or what the main objectives in game are. But what most of these reviews haven't seen or heard is that the original Space Hulk board game, where this game right here came from, is all about shooting aliens in dark and tight corridors. Also destroy doors, do objectives of activating this computer for example, open this door, or get rid of all the aliens in a ship. It is what Space Hulk is all about. While it may sound generic, there were no way to go around it, but it feels really good thanks to a brutal combat system and your brothers beside you. There is also an absolute ton of different classes to choose from and unlocks to get over time, so I don't think you'll ever get bored of trying out new weapons. If you've played other games that might seem similar like Vermintide, Left 4 Dead and such, please don't go in expecting an experience similar to this one. It is actually very far from it, like very far from Vermintide and Left 4 Dead. Space Hulk Deathwing is slower. It is also a lot more difficult and dark. This game is almost all about the atmosphere and I love it. The sound, the ambience and overall graphical fidelity is off the charts and shows the different Warhammer locations in all of its beauty. It's gothic, majestic, but also dirty and gory. You'll find a ton of bodies of fallen brothers while exploring, and it truly shows the massacre fallen angels had to go through to get rid of these damn monsters. And the little story that comes with it does a really good job at showing this war in its darkest moments. It's a game that's fun to play in groups, but also totally fine in single player because you've got your group of AIs which you can give commands to and they all do the job really well. As a walking tank yourself, you'll of course feel the weight of what you're carrying, so you'll be pretty slow. But the developers added a small sprint element as well as the ability to run over monsters. You can literally sprint onto a monster and kill him in an instant. Overall, I love what Space Hulk brings to the table and I'd love to see some kind of continuation for it in the future, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Of course, with all the upgrades it needs, if it indeed happens. For more on underrated games just like this one, make sure you support this video and subscribe.
Fortunately, my fears were well founded. May their shades fight on.
An apothecary team is going to retrieve their prototype lands once the bridge is established. They will live on in bodies.